Hi, I'm Judy Lair, Leadership Development Facilitator. I love helping overwhelmed, burdened clients become confident, insightful leaders who inspire others to join them in radically changing the world. Well, today I'm wanting to give you 3 steps to get others on board with your vision. So if you have a new project, you have a new vision, you have something that you want people to come on board, you want them to pay attention, and you want them to see what's going on and join your team, here are 3 tips that will help you make that happen. Number 1, show your enthusiasm with energy. They need to feel your passion. They need to understand what your vision is and why it's important to you, why you feel like that it'll make a difference for people and make a meaningful difference in the world. So use energy to be able to let people know why you're so interested in it, and that vision will be contagious and everyone else will feel the energy in the room. Number 2, share your thinking about this project or vision. Dump out your head. Let them understand what you're thinking about, that you've thought through the process, that there's a reason why you feel like that this is going to be important, and the reasons that you've thought through how you're going to do, the strategies that you're going to do. People get on board easier when they feel like that there's an actual plan in place. Someone has thought it through. You can have a great epiphany and an awesome idea, but people have a hard time getting on board if they don't feel like that you've thought it through to the point where it makes sense for them to be involved. Number 3, make it personal to the people that you're talking to. Explain why you feel like that they're a perfect fit for this vision, for this project, and how you see that they can grow and that they can develop in it, that it gives them the opportunity to learn new things or to try something different than what they've tried, how it affects them. When we know that there's really something in it for us as well as for other people, and the meaningful part for everyone, then people want to get on board when they see that there's something in it for everyone and everyone wins in the situation. If you'd like more information on how to be a confident leader, then go to my website for my free guide, Confident Leadership, at judylaircoach.com. That's JUDYLAIR coach.com/leadingwell for my free guide in confident leadership. I'll see you soon. Hi, I'm Judy Lair, Leadership Development Facilitator. I love helping overwhelmed, burdened clients become confident, insightful leaders who inspire others to join them in radically changing the world. Today we're going to talk about why insight is important in leadership. I talk about that's something that I love to do, is to help insightful leaders. Well, that's because leaders are primarily influencers, where leaders are influencing people to follow their lead, to jump on board, to go in a certain direction. And so being an influencer, you have 2 different ways of dealing with that. One, you can be an autocratic boss that just says, do what I tell you to do and go this direction, or it can be an influencer by insight, of understanding what motivates people, how to get them to come on board and understand and see how you're doing that. It allows you to create a vision, chart a course, bring your team on board, and manage complex barriers. That's the things that leaders do, all those different roles that they play. And so if you just do it as a boss, where you're just setting the course and saying do it my way and do what I say, you're not going to get as many people who say, I want to be on that team and follow you. You're not going to be insightful to influence them to follow you and inspire you to be with you. So instead, what we do is we use insight. The definition of insight is it's a penetrating power to see into a situation and recognize the inner nature of what's going on, to be able to see the core, to be able to understand what's going on inside of someone or inside of a situation, to look with a penetrating look and view in something. Well, excellent leaders, they see the big picture and they see where they're charting and they're going, but they also need to be able to look deep inside, because calling that out to understand and see in themselves and in others, what might be the things that are worrying people. Like, are they afraid that they're gonna do it wrong? Are they afraid that they're going to mess things up? Are they afraid that they're not going to be heard or understood or listened to, or they don't know what they're doing, or their own in sense of feeling like maybe I don't like being told what to do? Whatever's going on inside of there, that causes conflict, that causes people to not move forward, to not take risks, to not show up on time. All of those kinds of things, using insight to be able to understand what's going on inside of people and then speak to them, communicate to them out of that insight thing. It allows you to build confidence, to address the barriers, and to be able to talk about seeing the potential in people and calling that forth, that deep insight, so that you can call it forth and say, this is how you can help the big picture if you bring out that potential and use it here. That's what leading with insight makes a difference, instead of just kind of being the boss and telling people to do it a certain way. If you'd like more tips on how to be a confident leader, then I ask you to go to my website and download my free guide, Confident Leadership, at judylair.com/leadingwell. That's JUDYLAIR coach.com/leadingwell. Sign up for my Confident Leadership Guide to learn more tips on how you can be an excellent, effective, impactful, insightful leader. Thanks. See you later. Hi, I'm Judy Lair, Leadership Development Facilitator. I love helping overwhelmed, burdened clients become confident, insightful leaders who inspire others to join them in radically changing the world. Today we're going to look at the 4 results of insecure leadership, not being a confident leader. Number 1, insecurity creates a lack of clarity. A lack of clarity for your team, a lack of clarity in the direction that you're going. Because if you're insecure about, am I going to be wrong? Are people not going to like the direction that I say? What if all of these things happen? That insecurity in your own leadership and your ability to set a course and go that way directly impacts all of the team. It impacts your ability for movement, to initiate movement. Number 2, insecurity stifles honest conversations. As a team, as an organization, as you're looking at what you need to do and are you making progress? Is it efficient? Is it productive? Are you going that way? Insecure people talk around the issues. They don't talk directly about what's going on, what needs to be done, out of worry about what other people think, or feeling like I don't want to have conflict going on. I don't want to tell someone that I don't think that they're doing it the right way, or I need them to do something differently. If you're too insecure to have honest conversation, then you can't get the issues resolved that you need to figure out the barriers to move forward. Number 3, insecurity affects leadership development. Your ability to delegate, your ability to be a good model, to have open transparency with other people. So your ability to develop the people around you, to bring them up, to allow them to be able to lead in certain areas. If you're insecure that maybe they're going to be liked more than you, or they're going to do a better job than you, or you just don't know how to teach them or model them, that affects the ability for the overall project and the ability to have everyone on board and use their strengths. Number 4, insecurity results in timidity. the ability to always second guess yourself. I'm not sure if it's right, and let's take some more time. Let's get some more research. Let's ask some more people. All of that timidity part of it just keeps you from being able to move forward in a timely fashion and being out there. Now, this is personally where my faith comes in, because my ability to believe that God allows me to be bold and step out with what I believe, the direction that I want to go, that I can do a risk taking because I'm not going to be a failure for stepping out. That's where my faith comes in. So for you, finding out a way to move past the insecurity of causing timidity and being able to be a bold, confident leader, that's what I love helping people do. So if you would like my free guide to confident leadership, go to JudyLairCoach.com. That's JudyLair Coach.com/leadingwell for your free guide to figure out how you can become a confident leader. See you soon.